This random guy from the Nets pissed off Steph Curry, so he turned non-human.
Steph from midcourt. Oh, come on! Oh my goodness, Curry from 45 feet!
And just 2 days later, they tried to mess with him again.
You do not want to make number 30 angry.
No, that's the bull right there. Always takes 3 to figure it out, even when the page is open.
This is why you should never poke the sleeping bear. About a month after the Jimmy Butler trade last season, the Warriors were looking like a revived team, winning 9 of the last 11 games. But heading over to Brooklyn for what should have been another easy dub, they fell into a 16-point hole midway through the first quarter. Keon Johnson was pressing Steph under his own basket, but little did he know that he made a crucial mistake right then and there.
Guy Santos just wasn't able to stay attached. Offensive foul. Kennedy's going the other way.
And Steph Curry,
Keon Johnson on it.
and he dropped his shoulder there. Yeah, why do you get to do that to Steph all the time?
What transpired?
I mean, that's his thing is, why do people randomly just get to hold him and smash into him and foul him? And Steph said, I've had enough of that.
You can see Steph was pretty frustrated with that one.
The offensive foul plus a tech for Steve Kerr, and the deficit grew up to 22 points. Sitting on the bench, absolutely fuming, you can see the fire light up in Curry's eyes. It's on now.
Nice box out by GP2. If the Warriors get anything in transition, Steph banking it home. That ends the 17-0 run. Steph kind of weaving through traffic. Curry, beautiful move and floating it home.
These back-to-back buckets didn't do much to the score as much as they meant to Steph getting his groove back on. But the young Nets weren't done causing headaches to Golden State.
Thomas fading 3, and the Warriors defend that well.
Easy here, Jimmy and Zion Williams.
Yeah, that got real frisky very quickly.
I think this is kind of what the Nets wanted to do. Just get super physical, see if you can frustrate the Warriors.
He had a lot of fouling on Steph early. Steph didn't like it. Now the Warriors don't like it.
Down 20 and angry after 12 minutes, the Warriors must take a deep breath and regroup. And kudos to Butler and the second unit for cutting the deficit in half while the main chef was resting on the bench.
Home team, see all these Warrior fans. They got a lot of pride. What a pass. Draymond to Butler, the bucket in the body. Draymond skip pass, Quentin post open 3. Here come the Dubs. Jimmy Butler on the kick out. Corner 3 is down.
So with Curry finally back in the game, the Nets were still leading by double digits, but this time he had his missiles ready.
Skip pass to Curry. That 3 is good. Pushing it out to Curry. Catch and shoot 3. Perfectly done.
Uh-oh, Steph hits a couple of threes in a matter of seconds, taking a dramatic pause after each so the entire arena can feel the blizzard coming. This got the Nets in shambles because...
And Steph Curry played the D. Curry pushed. Butler, touchdown!
The touchdown pass for Jimmy, who capped off an additional 8-0 run. They're back, but no one was ready to see this at the end of the half.
Steph from midcourt. Oh!
Did he ghost him on that too?
Oh my goodness, Curry!
What? A turnaround fadeaway from the logo. Are you kidding me? And I love the way he sprinted into the locker rooms with his hand up in the air saying to the crowd, stay tuned for more. And he gave them more right out of the break.
Draymond set the screen, Draymond puts it in and he draws the foul. Steph Curry kind of stumbled getting in the lane, made the layup and drew the foul. And Curry has just tied things up.
They don't say that an assist makes two people happy for no reason. Look at Curry flexing after the Draymond end one. With a 10-5 start to the third period, the Dubs were back at square one. So minutes later, the best shooter on the planet had another special delivery.
Quentin Post to relocate Curry in the corner and he's got a 3. Quentin Post, welcome to the Dubs. He's such a great three-point shooter. He hot potatoed that to the best shooter in the world.
That is tremendous ball movement.
Steph takes over the lead with his 5th triple of the night. He was money from downtown. And speaking of that, you may be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000. Here's why. But he made sure to save his best for the final stage.
Possession going nowhere. To Quentin Post. Bails him out off the Curry feed. Curry weaving through the Brooklyn roster and flipping it up and in. How do you manage these minutes without your best defender? Steph Curry. Maybe you do that. Curry's got 31.
My goodness! First he took Nick Claxton for a walk before laying the sweet reverse layup, and then he made this tough fadeaway 3 over 2 defenders look like the easiest thing in the world. That's a master at work. And to put the cherry on top of a spectacular comeback, he did this.
Steph to inbound. Look at Draymond. They left Steph in the corner. That's a mistake. Curry for 3. And he gives him the night-night. He slept him.
That's all, Brooklyn. Hope you enjoyed the greatest show on earth. The baby-faced assassin finished the game with 40 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists on 60% efficiency. I'm sure Keon Johnson learned his lesson. Never mess with Steph Curry again. And just 2 days later, another guy would find himself in a similar scenario. In a tight game in the middle of the 4th quarter, Steph finds an opening and fires away a triple that hits the front iron. But here comes Guy Santos flying for the putback and one. Celebrating his teammate, Curry stepped into enemy's territory, so Beef Stew stood up and pushed him away.
It's a little scuffle kind of going on over the bench, as you see. Isaiah Stewart didn't take too kindly to Steph Curry and his non-verbal actions.
Look at Isaiah showing Steph that he's too small to go against him, acting like he's Hulk or something.
You do not want to make number 30 angry.
No, that's a bull right there.
That's absolutely right. And mind you, Curry was having an ugly shooting night thus far, hitting just 6 of 20 from the field. So that little scuffle was all that he needed to get the juices flowing.
Always takes 3 to figure it out even when the bank is open.
The crowd erupts for the wild bank shot 3 by the chef, and Stewart's reaction was priceless. He instantly regretted his shenanigans. A couple of minutes later, Draymond found Steph beautifully inside for the easy in-one finish.
Oh, what a pass! What a find and connection from Draymond Green to Steph Curry.
However, the Warriors were still trailing by a point with 40 seconds remaining when Green, instead of passing to Curry, decided to do this.
6 on the shot. They pop down a big time make.
That was a rare splash in the clutch for Dre, and the Dubs needed Moody's feistiness on the defensive end to preserve the win as well.
It's gonna be Warriors basketball.
Big time play.
So, up by 1 with the clock ticking, it all came down to Steph at the free throw line.
The GOAT from the line. And you see his numbers don't disappoint once again tonight. 4 for 15 from 3-point range.
And after Malik Beasley missed the final chance to tie the game before he became a convicted criminal, the celebration began for Golden State.
Warriors securing the win, securing the bag. First game back home in a while. Got the crowd going. This was an exciting one.
Steph was all smiles and so was Beef Stew. That was a sheepish grin of a smile by Stewart, wondering what got him there in the first place. Curry put a stamp on the victory with his 32nd point of the night, 10 of which came after the little incident. Steph and the Warriors finished the season strong, but then disaster struck at the worst moment possible as Curry pulled his hamstring in Game 1 against the Wolves. This left a bitter taste in Dub Nation mouth, wondering what could have happened if they stayed healthy. And Philly fans will be forever wondering what could have happened if all those draft picks from 2010 to 2018 didn't go to waste. I made a detailed video about the cursed NBA franchise and you have to check it out. So click right here and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace out.